Hey YouTube, I'm Key Marie and thank you so much for checking out my vlog. We're going to be going to Cancun, Mexico today. It is 4 a.m. and I gotta get these kids out the door and we're gonna go. And I'm gonna go pick up my mom so we can make it to DTW airport. If you're new here, please be sure to like, share, subscribe all below. If you're returning, hi, welcome back. Enjoy this vlog. Watch us as we do our last vacation before it's time to return to school. We're here, we landed. I think it was a smooth flight, at least it was to me for the most part. Waiting on transportation now. And there was no paperwork. We didn't have to do any paperwork this time. I was like, what? The flight attendant announced it twice and I'm like, since when? Well, apparently since yesterday. So we got here right on time. So that skipped a heck of a lot of time in the airport filling out that customs paperwork. So I don't know how long it lasts, but since August 22nd, which was yesterday. So we good, we Gucci. We got out of immigration line pretty fast. And our private shuttle should have already been here. It's not, but we're waiting on it. Then we're gonna go to the hotel. So on this trip, we're going to be staying at Moon Palace Sunrise. There are 3 different tiers of Moon Palace, and we're going to be staying at the lowest tier. So let's give it a shot. I did book transportation service through a third-party website, such as Expedia, but I did find out that the hotel does have the ability for you to book through them as well. So we had a private transportation service, and we arrived pretty quickly. It was only about 10 minutes from the airport, which is perfect. When we arrived, we were given warm towels, and there was an area to keep our luggage so that we could have it checked in until we were actually able to get to our rooms and we were able to access it. I did pre-check-in 2 days prior to our arrival, and I had to download their app, their partner app, and upload my passport, card of usage, etc., so that I can expedite the process, and it gave me a QR code to show them at arrival. Check-in process was pretty easy from that point on. There was a conversation similar to a timeshare offer to give you full access to Moon Palace Grand so that you can explore the water parks, and it was a 2-hour meeting. I declined, but in case you wanted to know, the option's there. We got to the hotel super early because our flight was super early. So we got here at 10 a.m. but check-in isn't until 3 or 4 p.m. and they're an hour behind from where we came from. So we are about to waste time and go to the arcade first and then go eat and see how early we can get in here. I did put a preference to have early check-in, so we'll see if that's even going to be successful or not, because baby, those are hours apart and I've been up since 3 a.m. okay? Now let's check out Wired Lounge, which is also known as their arcade. So with pre-check-in, we did a preference asking for early check-in, but our room wasn't ready yet. So in the meantime, we went to the arcade. The kids loved it here. We spent a good portion of our time here throughout the entire trip. So here you'll see a desk, and that is a desk that you would use to sign up for playing air hockey or pool or even ping pong. You would sign yourself up and you would get the ability to play for 15-minute intervals so that everyone had a fair chance to play. Every game was free. You didn't need to deposit any coins whatsoever, and there were a lot of really great snacks there too. Include little desserts, quick pizzas, little mini sandwiches, little things that'll get the kids through the day, or even adults. Adults are definitely able to play because we did. Another thing that I thought was super cool was that there was an on-site gaming center. So these were all Xbox games. There were games already pre-installed so that children can play or adults can play. You would go back to that check-in desk and check out a game controller if you wanted to play. Yes, the buffet. Had to love the buffet. So this was one of our favorite places to eat throughout the entire trip. There are other restaurants that require reservations, my best idea or recommendation is for you to reserve a spot before you even arrive at the hotel. Most of them were booked out before we even arrived. So unfortunately, we weren't able to try the Spanish version of hibachi and a few other places, but that's fine. Everything that we had at this buffet fit the bill of what we needed. It was great. 10 out of 10. Would absolutely recommend. Something else to be mindful of is arrival times. If the buffet opens at 12:30, I promise you there is a line already at 12:10 p.m. getting prepared to go inside. So if you're going as they open, I would recommend getting there 10 to 15 minutes early to call your place in line, because you may be waiting a while. Look how it started and look how it ended. Whew, good food. And now to the room. So we got this ocean view room that included 2 double-sized beds. Those were the largest beds they had, guys. So we had to make work with what we do. But I did have to call the hotel directly to make sure that they reserved 2 double beds for us as 4 guests. Otherwise, it would have just gave us a king. It included a jet bathtub that had house slippers, towels, etc. They did not provide an adequate amount of towels for the room, so I did have to call down the housekeeping every day to request more. They also had red wine available upon our arrival, which was great. There was a mini fridge that was completely stocked with all the bare necessities: pops, beers, juices, apple juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, whatever you needed. And of course, it is also included in the inclusive rate of the room. Yuck, there's one already open here. There's of course a coffee maker there, bottled waters, there was an alcohol drawer in a cabinet as well, so you can free pour whatever you chose out of these 4 options. I've never seen that at a resort before, and I love that. I didn't drink any of it, but I loved having that option. Then there's a closet with a safe, an iron, your bare necessities, 2 house robes. The bathroom, which was separated. There was plenty of shower space, and it came with shampoo from really great products and a rainfall shower head. And then here's a preparation area. There's an LED light as well if you wanted to do your makeup or just really look good into your pores. And lastly, what you want to see most is the balcony with the view to the ocean. Beautiful. It had a canopy here, as you can see. A hammock, so that you can rest. The boys spent a lot of time just hanging out there and enjoying scenery and the sound of the waves. So we had a really good view. As you can see, they take really good care of their landscape. It's manicured well and very well maintenance. I would say this is a really great resort, and I would come here again. So we are finally in our room, and I'm very much pissed. And that's just the way that I feel. So like I said, we got here 10 a.m. And before arriving with my pre-check, I had the ability to add my arrival time and a preference for early check-in, as well as using the card that I use to book this reservation. Early check-in is also supposed to be accommodated. It was not fucking accommodated. So we've been up for 15 hours at this point. We had to wait 2 hours in the lobby where we all pretty much dozed off, waiting for our room to be ready on a Wednesday. It's packed as hell on a Wednesday. So yeah, upset very much so. I understand the difference between it being a preference versus one of the main reasons why I even chose to pay in the method that I did. So I'm not happy about that. This resort is huge, so it took us quite a while to even get to the room. It's huge in the capacity where golf carts are used to move from area to area, because they have 3 different areas. And right now, if I didn't say earlier, we're at Moon Palace Sunrise. There is Moon Palace Grand, which is the largest or highest in the 3 tiers. Sunrise is the lowest in the tiers. And then there's one in the middle. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try to mispronounce it. It begins with the N. But if you're in Sunrise, then you have access to the 2nd tier. If you're at Grand Moon, then you have access to all 3. We do not have access to that one. Anyway, I say all that to say, even after I got an email saying that my room was not ready, I still had to get back in check-in line to activate my wristbands that I had since 10 a.m. So then I had to get back in line for the 3rd time for like almost 30 minutes, which was still like regular check-in time. It was like 3:35 by the time I got up there. That was great, but we're gonna enjoy this trip. But I don't know how much we're gonna do today because we're all tired. And my youngest is definitely asleep, face down in the lobby. Okay? Yeah. Be mindful of that. Oh, there you go, right there. Gotta rest. Got some rest. Got some room service. Into the pool we go. It's cloudy though. No longer sunny. Don't know if I even need my sunglasses. Doubt it very much. But yeah, we're gonna go to the bus stop. It's really a golf cart stop. Sombrero. So that they can take us. Cause baby, we ain't gonna never make it over there. Never ever. Are you having a good time? Mm-hmm. How was your pizza?
Great.
We have room service pizza. Damn, that little golf cart right there. He didn't even see us. It's like when you missed the bus and they didn't see you or you was a couple of feet away. That's the worst. Good morning, day 2. So yesterday it started raining as we got to the pool. Like we got off the golf court and started pouring down. Had to go. It's supposed to rain today, 2 different segments. So we'll see what we can manage. I mean, it is hurricane season, so. But when the sun comes out, it comes out. I'm not too worried about it. Room service was definitely one of my best friends, so we ordered room service for breakfast. As you see, 2 waffles and strawberries. You can order room service by using that app. You can order virtually anything from their app. That was one of the best things I loved about this resort. Heading to the basketball court for this one. Check it out. It was raining a little bit. Will be raining again in a minute. So we won't be long.
Unless you want me to be the golf cart driver.
After that, we're going to the arcade.
Oh wait is my brother. So golf cart driver.
Yep. Tennis court. And now let's see the basketball court. Restroom. Nicely manicured. Now how do we access it? Let's find out all of the rules. Oh, there you go. It's in Spanish and English. It's a tennis court. I cannot play tennis, baby. Are there balls? where are the balls? Where are the balls? Where are the balls? Right. It's a nice size court though. Skate and play. Gotta be at least 4. That's not ice. Where do you see ice at?
Oh, the skate rink. There's regular skate. Probably gotta go in the other way.
They got a time for this too. It's today. Spent a lot of time at the pool, taking a break, getting some pizza. What is it called? Pepe's? Pepe's pizza. We've been waiting like 30 minutes. Okay, for one vegetarian slice of pizza. And the kids' ultimate pizza, which is a big pizza. But I think they're making them in the stone brick oven. So maybe that's the reason for the pause. But we'll see how it tastes. Mine just came out, but theirs isn't ready yet. So I'm waiting on theirs before I eat anything. And you have to be dressed for service. No shoes, no service. No shirt, no service. No swimwear. Put a lot of pepper flakes, red pepper flakes on there though. All vegetarian cheese is not good cheese, okay? That wait for the pizza was long, but it was good. It was actually really good. Now I did drown mine in pepper red flakes. I'm sorry, red pepper flakes and Parmesan, but that's just what I do. But it was good. And then I got cinnamon twist tart as a dessert. That was really good too. So yeah, be mindful if you go there. It's gonna be a while because it's hand tossed when it's made. And everybody is back at the pool, but yeah, I forgot something at my room. So I gotta head back. And I did not wait for a golf cart this time. I decided to figure it out. So it wasn't that bad of a walk. But you know, I do the Stairmaster when I go to the gym anyway, so I'm used to walking, just not in this humidity because baby, it is hot. It is very much hot. And my kids said that I'm pretty tan already, so. Either way, the resort is really nice. Good morning, day 3, last day. It's still raining right now. I'm about to start my morning off with the gym because I did not make it yesterday. And I saw there's a lot of people in there. I know that they have activities for working out as well in the morning, so I don't know if that's what they're doing right now. But I'm gonna do my own thing that I typically do, my own routine. But yeah, still a very nice, beautiful resort. Gonna get my workout on now. On the way to the gym, you will pass a jewelry store as well as a sunglass hut and your basic necessity store if you need to buy any clothing, swimming suits, etc. The spa is also on the way to the gym. I think that's a perfect layout because who wouldn't want to get a massage after an intense workout? The lobby was gorgeous. I didn't have time to book a service, but this is what it looks like. So let's head on down the beautiful hallway. This is the gymnasium. So they have little chlorophyll bottles there, water bottles, towels, lockers. And they had workout classes and sessions, some being outside on the beach and some being directly in the gym. You can visit and see everything on that app. There is a full calendar and schedule, so easily accessible. There was a lot of equipment to choose from, so I had to alternate a little bit of my workout because just maybe a machine or two wasn't there, but that didn't stop me from doing anything. So that's me getting my regular beginning of cardio on. Definitely have to do that while listening to Beyonce's Renaissance album. It just always gets me in a good mood. Can't beat working out and looking at the beach at the same time. Been pouring down already. My feet are wet. The ground has so many puddles. So now our whole day is like, itinerary is like playing it by ear. It's estimated to keep raining and essentially it's like 7 p.m. and it's only noon. So we had to wait for it to stop raining a little bit to come back out. Mr. Hooper over there. Here's the LeBron Miami hoodie. You sitting on that, you're gonna be wet. Wet behind. We're gonna go to the arcade again because all the activities I wanted to do are maybe I want to go on a bike tour. I love riding bikes, and it's open from 10 to I think 6 p.m. So after I go with them to the arcade, I'm gonna try go on a bike tour. A regular bike, a tricycle bike. While the kids are at the arcade, I stopped and went to the lobby bar and got me a good old shot of Patron Silver. I saw they had Tequila Azul and I tried to get that, but he was like, that's not included. You gotta pay out of pocket for that one. It's $13 for one shot. And I haven't had it enough for me to be trying that on my stomach, but I wanted to see what he was gonna say. I'm like, I doubt that's included. Let me try it. It wasn't. But if you want it, it's there. So they have everything that you see on that bar. Everything that's on the first row is included. Anything that's the second tier and beyond is not included. You see a couple bottles that I'm familiar with. I think I see, is that Michael Jordan's drink, tequila? A few other things. So yeah, something for you to know. And the lobby bar is obviously in the lobby as soon as you walk in, and the buffet is right behind me. So I'm gonna take this shot before I go back to check on them, and we see how this weather is looking, because I wanna go on the bikes. We gotta play bingo, it's outdoor bingo. I don't know, but again, it's hurricane season, so what more can you expect? I'm not upset. Still making it play, making it work. For while I'm here, can't beat that. Cheers! No limes. I don't do limes. I barely do chasers. Okay, we finally found Smoked Restaurant, the barbecue restaurant. I was looking for it yesterday, and I couldn't find it because it's not on any of the signs, but my map said it was outside by the pool. So here we are. The pools are so large here. There's so many. And look at that. Perfect. Now the kids seen that, and right next to it is smoked Texas style barbecue. And yes, they have a vegan sandwich, and that's why I'm here. Let's see how they're doing this. The boys probably gonna want to do this. I want to see it. Why the hell is it closed? It's 1 p.m. Okay, clearly I can read. Look, there's nothing on that grill at all. There's not even people over there. What is happening? Well, there's people at this bar. I'm about to ask this lady, because I want to know what the heck is up. I want my vegan sandwich. Well, Miss Mims was taking too long serving people, and I don't know why it's closed, and I wanted an explanation. So I'm going to go next door to Asadero Steakhouse and Grill. Reservations are not required, but they do have lunch. So they better have some good food then, because you can't even see the menu for here. All you can see is drinks on here. Smoked Indeed was closed, right? For what reason? Who knows? So like I said, I was going to the restaurant next door. Baby, me and my boys get in line, and there's one gentleman in front of me. He is having the longest conversation in the world with the host about what? Who knows? Because they're speaking in Spanish, I believe. Like 3 minutes of, what is you talking about? And there's a lady behind me. One lady by herself behind me. This other lady comes up with her little whole freaking party. And there's another host that we hadn't seen, and he just like came out of nowhere. She walks up to him and says, "Is the restaurant next door closed?" He said, "Yes." Like, "Okay, I like to be seated. My party is such and such." Literally grabs her, and I was like, "Eh." It was a whole bunch of MF and stuff that I wouldn't normally say in front of my kids. And I said, "Are we effing invisible? You didn't see these people waiting in line? I don't give a who you is. That's rude as hell. Don't do that." And then they're trying to de-escalate the situation. The host like, "Okay, but man, we'll see you right now. You can sit me right now." My timer cut off because it's about to be bingo time. Don't do that. That is extremely rude. I don't know where you're taught that at, but that's inappropriate. It is order that things are received in. You wait until it's your turn. And the fact that y'all even took this lady and was like, "Yeah, let me seat you," speaks volumes about how y'all move to and how y'all carrying stuff. I don't appreciate that. And the lady behind me was like, "Yeah, we were already here. Exactly. I don't give a damn if you sitting us 30 seconds apart. I've been sitting here listening to y'all have this Lollapalooza conversation for 3 minutes. Don't do that." And why is the other restaurant closed? There's no signage, just like literally nothing. In the middle of the day, during their hours of operation. And I've been looking all over for that restaurant. But yeah, they're still trying to accommodate. But if something ain't gonna go right, I'm gonna speak to that too. I'm gonna speak to what goes well, and I'm gonna speak to what not goes well. Baby, don't do that. How is your food? Huh? Can't see you. We can't even hear you.
I like the buffet better.
Oh yeah, it's super random. Super random. How are your fries?
Good.
Good and what?
At first, they're cool good and hot at the same time. So,
I gotta close the shutters. Look, it hit the chest. My son and my mom got up because it's coming through the shutters. See it? barely feel it if I feel it, but baby, I still got some food to eat. We had to wait for it to be done. At this restaurant, they grill it in front of you. More rainy day chronicles. It's still raining. It's like 4 p.m. and the app says at 4 or 5 p.m. that they have bingo on a rainy day. But then I went to check it out in the lobby and they're like, no bingo. I'm like, well, so what you got? And they had some board games. So we're gonna play Guess Who, but in Spanish it's called Adivino Quién. So we're playing Guess Who, old fashioned. Good game to have Monopoly, backgammon, and something else. So yeah, we're going with Guess Who. Oh, and they had cards, just regular playing cards. Our room wasn't cleaned yet, but the housekeeper was literally outside the door when we got here. And I'm like, she didn't speak English. I'm like, ahora, come right now, girl. She was like, yeah. And she knew how to say I'm sorry. I was like, it's okay, girl. So now we gotta go play outside. So we're outside of the entrance because the lobby is so full with people just getting here. And there is a wedding, I believe, because I've seen so many people and I've noticed they have the same theme. And I think I might have saw the bride. And I might have seen the groom. He had the cutest bouquet of flowers in his hand. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Not me having a wedding 3 months ago. So, yeah, but we're still having fun. Again, making best do of what we can in hurricane season. I have traveled to places during hurricane season and it's never rained this bad. Maybe except once, my very first time, but that was like Miami and it was a super long time ago. And it was a tropical storm, but we didn't know. We didn't even know until we got there. That's how I learned what hurricane season was. That was a very long time ago. But yeah, we're still good. We're having fun, making do with what we can. Guess who ended up? It's real, y'all. It's real. It's still raining. It is still raining. And what time is it? Like 6 o'clock? It's still raining. So I wanted to go to the seafood restaurant. One of my sons is allergic to seafood, mostly shellfish. So if I went, he couldn't go with me. So I was going to have him and my mom go somewhere else. And me and my youngest son will go somewhere else. But to get to that restaurant, it's right by the pools. And it is still raining. So another restaurant I couldn't try. The weather is not the best. So we're at the buffet again, one last time for the one time. But the buffet has not done us wrong. It has been good, it has been tasty. I have no complaints whatsoever. I just wanted to switch it up, you know, besides the ones that have reservations. All the other reservations were done. I highly recommend if you get pre-check-in here and they tell you to download the app, once you pass pre-check-in, make your reservations then. Everything that requires a reservation was already booked 2 days early. So we couldn't get in. I really wanted the hibachi, but I haven't been disappointed. The last place was the only one that was like Asi on the list. The buffet has been good. Look, you got a lot of snacks. So cool. Simpler stuff. Not like hearty. This might be our last time eating, but if in doubt, please believe I will order room service. and get something else if I get hungry again. I love room service and I ain't gotta go nowhere. I ain't gotta talk to nobody.
Sit in line.
Right, sit in line and just bring it on up. Let's see what I get from in here. Doggone rain. Rain, rain, go away.
If you see this handsome face in the NBA, just know it is me, because I have my mom's face. No, that's mine.
Felicidades, tú estás casado.
Hola.
Esto no pasó.
Hola, buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Over here in Cancun.
Oh, I gotta pay for that thing.
3-hour flight. 50 minutes. No. I don't want to go home. It's gonna be raining and cold.
Buffet is done. Still good.
Now wrestle time
Wrestle time.
with Braylon.
That's him and B about to wrestle. Not me. That's what they do when they go to hotel rooms.
And I'm gonna keep her up all night by playing Baby in the Yellow. And then, yeah. And then charades. And then we're done for the night. Then we have to get our passports. Then we have to leave. We have to go back.
You're crazy.
And then I have to stay for about 8 days.
Yeah, we gotta go home, y'all. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we leave on time tomorrow. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, but hopefully enough. Let's get off in the air without no turby. I don't like none of that. But thank you for watching. If you're new here, again, please remember to like, share, and subscribe below.
Share with
not
any of
new-
your friends.
What he said. He said. Thank you
Or your
for
family.
watching. And your family. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Peace.